Hi everyone and welcome you with Amira Celon, and this is my coffee cup reading for 2017. It's a general reading for everybody, made with the intention of it meaning something to everyone watching this video. I'm shining some more light on this cup because the images are very detailed and also very small, very difficult to see very easily. And a lot of people will see different things in the cup. The cup can be used as a divination tool, can be used like a crystal ball, and also channeled messages through the cup as well. So I'm just going to see what's going to come up through the cup for everybody for 2017. There could be some world predictions in here as well. I'm just going to see what happens. And I'm wishing you all the very best for 2017 moving forward, and hope everything is fantastic wherever you happen to be in the world. So let's have a look here and just see. I'm going to start, normally you'd start a coffee cup reading at the handle, and because this cup doesn't have a handle, I'm going to start it at this clump here. So this clump here is significant and it's jumping out at me. So I'm going to start here and just see what it kind of speaks to me as we go through here. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting with this is that it's like a mountain. It almost reminds me of Mount Everest. So I don't know if something significant is going to happen on Mount Everest this year, or it's just monumental to me. Mountains are usually like you're climbing a mountain and you've achieved some sort of like amazingly important sort of accomplishment or achievement. And starting off the year, I do feel that you might be starting off to a big start and an important start, in the sense that it's going to be something that is definitely an accomplishment or an achievement. So you could be starting the year off with a bang in a way. And this also can signify there are some volcanoes erupting on certain mountains in certain areas. I'm picking up once again the Pacific, around the South Pacific, and also around the Hawaiian Islands too, with the volcanoes and eruptions. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but we'll see what happens as we move forward. Okay, so the next section here is very detailed. It's almost like lace when you're working with these cups. There's just so much in it that we can get carried away with certain messages, but also I'm going to just do the ones that jump out at me the most. And some of you might also want to put some comments below if you do see anything yourselves popping out of the cup at you, because everyone will read the cup quite differently. Okay, at the very top here, I'm seeing like a figure that looks like it's some sort of bird taking flight. It almost looks like a person diving into a swimming pool as well. So it could be like the phoenix rising. You could have come out of this situation. It's almost like the tower erupting as well with this volcano or this big mountain, and you're coming out of it with the phoenix rising and taking flight. So you're kind of like jumping off something, maybe even jumping into the unknown as well. So it could be like you're taking off in a new direction, jumping into the unknown, taking flight in something that you're looking at doing. And it's looking like, for some of you, you might be also doing hang gliding, but it looks like a hang glider practically. But I do feel like energetically this is about you taking flight into something new, moving forward into this year. It's like you're just jumping off into the unknown, a little bit like the Fool in the tarot. The next thing here is like a little scorpion, so I'm picking up that as being somebody who has connections with areas that do have scorpions, like Arizona or the desert areas, but I'm picking up that is something to do with a situation to do with Scorpio. Somebody might be coming into your life or have a lot of planets in Scorpio, Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising, or Scorpio moon sign. So there is an element here of somebody being connected to a Scorpio, or you might be meeting a Scorpio quite early in the year there as we're moving into the year. There's a couple of fish here down the bottom, so the fish normally means money, so you might be getting some money flowing in towards the beginning of the year. I'll take this as the whole year in the cup, and as we move forward, the time frame moves forward as well. So here we have something that looks like little fish, and normally fish are about money. There's two small fish here, so you might get a couple of small bonuses or sell something and receive some money here starting in the year. It looks like around February as well, like around the first or second month of the year 2017. Okay, now what else have we got here? All right, there's a couple of towers here at the top. So the towers are sort of like accomplishments, things that you sort of hurdle. There can be hurdles as well. So there can be a couple of challenges and kind of, I often see these types of towers or pillars at the tops of cups as being major things happening in your life. So having it mean something to everybody who's actually watching this video can be a couple of major hurdles or accomplishments or major happenings in the first part of the year, the first few months of the year. There could be 2 or 3 major things going on that have a lot of importance to you. So it could be a wedding, it could be a new job, a pay rise, a promotion. It could be some sort of a trip or some sort of major thing going on. It could be that you meet somebody new, you come together with somebody for a relationship, or you get married, or you could even separate or get divorced if you are in that situation of the relationship. And excuse me if there's any background noises. There's things going on outside that I have no control over whatsoever. Okay. Let's have a look forward and see what's coming up again for 2017. Any channeled messages moving forward? Okay, I've got a couple of dolphins up here. Dolphins are very nice. Tiny little ones, they're kind of moving backwards. So dolphins are very spiritual, very mystical, very magical, can also signify money. Any sort of type of sea life is often money related. So the dolphins here, something coming to you from the past, and because it's in a two dolphins together, it's like you're maybe connecting with somebody that you've been with from the past. That's what I'm getting from this connection here with the cup. With these dolphins is that you might be meeting up with somebody that you've been with in the past, or it could be a past love coming back into your life, because the dolphins are looking backwards, they're not looking forward. So it is something connected to your past. So if you've been waiting for a love to come back, then it's very possible that this love will come back in the first half of the year. Okay. All right. Okay, there's something here with like a top hat, somebody here with a top hat or wearing a hat. So it looks like there's some sort of important occasion, something significant happening with having the it could be even dressing up and playing a part in something. It looks like something out of the 1940s. So there's somebody here, 2 people here wearing a top hat. So you might be part of a play or even a film or a reenactment of something, or going back into your heritage and following maybe something to do with your inheritance or family tree. I'm picking up here, there's something to do with your family of origin or something to do with history here. So some of you will be going back into a historical moment. It could be in your family, or it could be just reenacting a particular story or something like that. But there is somebody here with a top hat. There's 2 people here with a top hat coming forward. So I feel like it could be that you're going to see a play even, or you're part of a play, or you're part of a performance, or you might be dressing up as something that is themed in and around a significant party or celebration or something like that. It'll make sense to you, I feel, further into things as we move forward into the year. There's also a Taurus here. There's a sign of a bull moving backwards. So there could be a Taurus person from your past coming back into your life as well. So if there has been a Taurus that has strayed from you in some way, Taurus sun, Taurus moon, Taurus rising sun, or anybody with a very strong Taurian energy or planets, then it's going to be like they are reappearing in your life, because they're also coming from the past as well. just going back here a little bit, I am seeing another mountain here, and it looks like a snow mountain. So some of you will be going to a mountain landscape, and I do feel some of you will be moving to the mountains. So some of you might be going to an area where it's famous for skiing, or you could be going to actually live somewhere. I do feel that there is, for some of you, you will be considering going somewhere to live near the mountains, whether it is the mountains in California, Colorado, Utah, something like that. But there are mountains around you. It could even be in the Northeast as well. So I'm picking up here significant people, certain people, or some of you watching this video are going to relate to that you are considering getting a second home or moving your whole home to the mountains, or being more in a nature environment with mountain views. Could even be Montana. So we've got the Taurus here, and the Taurus, the Taurus energy, or the bull energy, actually is also symbolic of abundance and prosperity, because the bull actually gives a lot of valuable material. So the bull here is something coming from the past. I feel like it could be a work-related thing, or it could be a family-related thing. Somebody from your past who is a bull or a Taurus in your past is coming back in to give you something, or to be of more assistance to you in this year moving forward. So it could be a past link you've had with a nice work connection, or maybe a family member who has estranged themselves. Okay. If any of you have been healing a broken heart, it's saying here there is a heart here with kind of arrows through it. And that to me means that this year, especially from the mid-year onwards, you're definitely going to be healing from a broken heart. You definitely feel like you have healed from a broken heart. There's also something with this, it almost looks like a birthday cake as well. So there's going to be a celebration inside this healing that you're going through. And the celebration inside the healing is that you might come out of it getting engaged or married or having an anniversary with somebody. And it could be a broken heart through somebody who's passed in the family, or a past love of some description. So it's saying that whatever it is coming out of it, there's a 3 around it. So it could have been something that happened 3 years ago or 3 months ago when you see this video, but it's saying that there's healing around it, and there's also a celebration coming out of it as well. So there's celebrations and anniversaries here this year to do with a love connection. And a love connection, I feel, moving forward, not necessarily from the past, but the past healing has attributed to the fact that you've got a new love or a celebration of a current love coming into your life this year. So I do feel that that is very, very beneficial to most of you. Okay. There's also a symbol here. It looks like somebody is taking your hand. So I do feel that there's going to be assistance and help and guidance for you this year, and somebody assisting you on a big level, on the grand scheme of things. Somebody guiding you if you're looking for a spiritual teacher or a guide or a helper or a counselor or a therapist, a coach. You've definitely got assistance here of somebody coming in to really assist you in aligning you with something really, really new. Now, and really beneficial for your life in general. Now, underneath that, I've got a face here that looks almost like a Mexican face. It's got like the long moustache, very, very dark hair, black hair. There's some person here who looks like a Mexican. So if this person could come into your life if they're not already in your life. But I feel that there's, for some of you, there could be a trip to Mexico, or for some of you, there could be this gentleman coming into your life who looks a little bit Mexican. Whether he is Mexican or not, we don't really know. But he could be Mexican, or he could be from South America or somewhere else, or he might just look Mexican and he might not be Mexican at all. I'm going to try to get some more light on that one for you. So there's a moustache there, and there's very, very dark hair. He's definitely got hair, I'd like to say. He's definitely got hair. And he might seem to you unusual. So if you are looking to do a collaboration of some artistic venture or project or music, he almost looks to me a little bit like Santana. So he could be somebody who is artistically involved with you in some way. And sitting right above his head is a beautiful tropical fish. And tropical fish are very lucky, and they're also very, very good at bringing money in. So this man is coming in to help you for money, prosperity, wealth, luck, and fortune. So just keep an eye out for him. He could come in earlier or later in the year, I'm not sure. He is coming up towards the end of the year in the cup, but he could come in earlier. But the fish here symbolizes that by the end of the year, he would have already helped you with something really, really prosperous and beneficial to you and whatever you're doing. So if you are doing something creative, he's there to help you. Or if you're looking at collaborating with somebody in some way, co-creating something, he could be just the one for you. Even if you invest in some art or something, he could be the artist. So, and it's saying that it's going to be very lucrative in the future or even right away. Let's see what else we've got here. I'm just picking up the word dancing pony, and I don't know why, but I'm seeing this figure here. It's not really a dancing pony. It looks more like a dancing poodle, but I'm picking up the word dancing ponies. So some of you will be around horses and dancing ponies, and that can also be Spanish horses as well. So we're picking up a lot of things there in Central and South America, dancing ponies and dancing horses. I'm also picking up a little poodle here, and she looks like she's wearing a beautiful dress. So that to me means somebody who's very well groomed, somebody who is very, very dressed in finery. That could be you, it could be somebody else coming into your life who's very prestigious. And they could be a star, they could be somebody who just does have a lot of money and wealth. And there's somebody from your past, so they're coming in to help you in some way. And they could be just somebody, I'm feeling it's a social link, I'm feeling it's a friend who might just want to go out and enjoy themselves or introduce you to people or invite you to some sort of event or party. And I do feel that there's more social activities here moving forward into 2017 with more prominent people in society. There's society people coming in there. So whether you are wanting to be in society or not, they could come in through your work or your social circle, but I do feel there will be invitations there for you to go out and be the dancing pony or be the poodle with the beautiful dress and you're really going to enjoy yourself. So if you do like dressing up and going out, this is a year for it. And I feel like 2017 in general is just going to be a fabulous year. It's going to be better than 2016, that's for sure. And there's a lot of things moving and shaking with 2017, a lot of energies moving and shifting, and people are really sorting out what they want, where they're going, and who they're going to take with them and who they're not going to take with them moving forward. There's opportunities and there's lots of things opening up. So there's lots of differences. I feel that 2017 will be a very different year from 2016. Now, there's a couple of deer here, and deer are also very valuable, especially in the Native American culture, because deer were a very good source of food for a lot of the native people. And this almost like deer jumping over fences and prancing around. So I just feel that there's an abundance here. You're going to have enough this year. There's going to be enough of everything to go around. And the resources are there for you. The whole cup to me is really showing me that there's abundance and prosperity, and there's enough or more than enough there to keep you going and to keep you, well kept and well fed this year. It's a year of abundance turning itself around for you. Okay, so 2017 adds up to a 1, so it's the first year of a 9-year cycle, so it's new starts, new beginnings all round. So this is the time, even before we go into 2017, is to really think about where you want to be in January and where you want to be moving and shaking and putting your energy for the new number 1 year vibration. So new starts and new beginnings. How you want to take the year from a fresh perspective. What new things do you want to start? You might just start in a completely new direction. You might go and live in the mountains, or you could go and do something completely different. You might be involved more socially with these social circles and things like that here that we're seeing. So there just could be a lot of links, a lot of people coming in to assist you and guide you and help you and connecting with you, you helping them and them helping you. There's a lot of co-creation here this year, which I feel is a really beautiful thing. And that's really how, a lot of great things make the world go round, and co-creation is one of them. And it's collaborating with other people's energy and mixing in with your energy, and it's just all fantastic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this cup with a beautiful blessing and a wish for everybody. And what we do is normally we put our thumb on the side of the cup somewhere. Okay, let me get it somewhere where we're going to get an imprint. Okay, so I'm going to put this wish in for everybody who is watching this video with the intention of blessings, love, abundance, success, excellent health, prosperity, things moving forward, healing, the blessings of creativity, of abundance, blessings, love, and higher energy being channeled to you, through you, from your passed over relatives, from your angels and guides, for protection, for serenity, and for many, many blessings moving forward into 2017 and beyond. And with that energy, I'm channeling into you, through you, and with you, many, many blessings for 2017. I'm going to read underneath this imprint and see what else we can find in the cup for the wish. Okay, so let's have a look at the wish. Okay, there's a triangle here. It almost looks like an eye inside the triangle, and that's a symbol. That's an actual symbol. I can't quite place exactly where it is, but there's a triangle and there's a small triangle inside, and I'm just going to get a close-up for you on that imprint. So there's a triangle inside. So it's almost to me like there's a magical energy, focused energy. It looks to me like it's the third eye. The triangle is the third eye. So it's saying to me that there's a lot of intuitive awareness, blessings, and people coming out into their full psychic ability this year. There's psychic ability, mediumship ability. There's getting gems of things coming forward for you. Gemstones as well will come into that triangle. There's looking at something through a microscope or through a keyhole. That's what it looks to me. It looks like you're looking through a keyhole. You're looking through this tiny triangle opening, and it's showing you a big picture on the other side. So how am I going to interpret that? It's almost like you've got insight, wisdom, and divine guidance here from a third dimension, triangle third dimension, triangular third dimension. So there's a third dimension reality kicking in here that a lot of people are going to become aware of and tapped into, tuned into, and turned on by. There's a lot of people who are going to be looking through the hourglass here and through the eye of the needle and through the triangle, through the keyhole, and experiencing other dimensions. You're going to be getting a lot of dreams, a lot of insights, and a lot of awarenesses coming into your life, especially opening up the third eye. There's a third eye opening this year because it's definitely about third eye here. So for most of you watching this video, you're going to get a third eye opening even more, and being able to tap in and to tune into third dimensions and other dimensions. So that's an amazing, amazing little insight there. And I've never seen that before. That's a really interesting one. If you would like to book a coffee cup reading with me, I have on my playlist how to make your own Turkish coffee for a coffee cup reading. And you can send me photos of your cup and put it in the question reading for the 30-minute recorded reading. Book that 30-minute recorded reading, and I do look at your photos and also your face photos as well. For the Chinese face reading slightly, I do a little bit of that, or look at your energy, your aura in the photo, and also look at your coffee cup things. And when you're doing the different sides of the cup, you have to photograph closely each and individual side of the cup going around in one side of the other, and also the bottom of the cup as well. And I didn't get anything in the bottom of this cup actually, so let's have a look and see. We didn't even look at that. Yes, so if you do want to book a coffee cup reading with me, you're most welcome, and you can book it through a 30-minute recorded reading on my website, and the link is here below in the show more section. If you go below, you can find a link to book any consultation with me. I'm also going to be doing some events in Las Vegas this year, so I'm going to be booked for events. If you'd like to book an event for me, I can be flown internationally or nationally, but I will be doing a lot of events in Las Vegas, celebrity one-on-one readings, and also parties and conventions and things like that for my different types of readings. Also bachelorette parties, which are always fun. Okay, so let's have a look at the bottom of this cup here and just see what's happening. There's like a fleck in the bottom of the cup, so that to me looks almost like a desert. It's a desert landscape. So some of you are going to be involved in a desert landscape, that's for sure. That's definitely me in a desert landscape. There's a fleck there, so I'm just going to tune into that fleck and just see what that's all about there. Okay, it almost feels to me like sometimes you feel like you're a raft floating in the middle of the sea, in the middle of nowhere by yourself, and you feel somehow isolated, but you're not really that isolated because you're connected to every other grain of sand that you can imagine around you. So it's saying that you are floating and buoyant and moving forward, and you're on your raft and you're on your boat and you're moving around, but you've got the support and the energy of everything, all the other grains of sand in the desert and every drop of water in the sea supporting you and helping you float. So that's a message I'm getting for you at the bottom of this cup. So lots of love and angel blessings moving forward. Have a fabulous year moving forward. And thank you so much for subscribing, liking and sharing my videos, and also commenting on my videos. Ciao for now.